What's up, everybody? JVille Sports here with my sports betting picks video. Who is ready for college football week 3 giveaway Friday, long shot parlay? Let's get into it. All right, college football week number 3 is here. So like I mentioned, today is giveaway Friday. You guys know what day it is. Last week's giveaway winner has already been paid out. We're going to keep it rolling. Let's go ahead and talk about that right here, right now. So we are doing a new giveaway today. And basically, I'm giving away money. If you're new to the channel, I give away money every single Friday. I set a goal. If we hit that goal, then I will give away money to one random person. So today's goal is going to be 55. If this video gets a combined 55 likes and comments, I will give one random person in the comment section $55. So very simple to be entered into the giveaway. Number 1, just like this video. Number 2, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And number 3, in the comment section, give out one game that you like this weekend, whether it is in college football or the NFL or the CFL or WNBA or MLB. Give out one play or multiple plays. If you want to help your fellow viewers out, just give out one play that you like in the comment section. And that part is very important because the winner is going to be chosen from the comment section. So you have to post a comment in order to be eligible to win. You can win multiple times. I think we've already had a couple multiple winners, so you can win multiple times. The drawing is completely random. I do it live here on the channel, so you can win multiple times. If you already won, don't worry about it, you can win again. So that's the giveaway. 55 is the goal, and I will give away $55 to one random person. Next, before I get into the long shot parlay, if you're interested in receiving my best bets each and every day in all sports, we are on a tear right now in the MLB. We hit a new milestone. You can see the updated records at the top of the screen. We hit 30 units won in the MLB alone. We are on our way to 40. WNBA, we are in the middle of the finals, so that is wrapping up. But we'll have a couple more plays in the WNBA. And we are in the beginning stages of football, and right around the corner we have basketball, college, and NBA. It is a great time to be a sports betting fan. And if you are interested in additional plays, if you're interested in my best plays, if you want to win with us, if you want to join the village, just go to the website. jvillesportspicks.com is where to go to sign up. Once you sign up, it's very simple. You'll start receiving all of my best bets each and every day via email. Don't forget to use promo code all this month football 30. All capital letters, all one word. Huge promotion will get you 30% off any package of your choosing. I already make them super cheap as it is. So you can take an additional 30% off of that. On top of that, if I have a losing record during your time in the village, I will give you your money back, or you can have another month free. You have nothing to lose. Come join with us. Come start winning with us. That's the website. That's how to get there. That's how to become a part of the village. Now let's get on to the long shot parlay. This is going to be our second attempt. Let's go ahead and quickly recap what we did last week with our long shot parlay. A great attempt. So if you're new to the channel, I like to do something a little bit different with each sport. With college football, I like to do what's called the long shot parlay. The goal of the long shot parlay is to give you guys a bunch of different plays that I like. Every Saturday in college football and college basketball, there are just a ton of games out there. There's a lot of plays that I like. If you are signed up to be a part of the village, I like to keep my best bets down to about 5 to 7. I don't like to give out a ton of plays. 5 to 7 is kind of the sweet spot. But there are a bunch of other games that I also like. So what do I do with those plays? I put them together into a long shot parlay, and that's what I give to you guys. It's my fun way of giving you guys a bunch of different plays that I like. I don't necessarily recommend you throw in the long shot parlay. If you want to get crazy with me, I recommend plugging out your favorites, doing a smaller parlay, or maybe just taking out the ones you don't like, replacing them with ones you do like, kind of, and construct your own long shot parlay. Whatever you want to do with these plays is definitely up to you, but it's just my fun way of giving you guys a bunch of different plays. Like I said, there's so many games any given Saturday. I don't want to just come on here and give out one play when there's so many games. I want to give you guys a bunch of different plays, and if we're on the same side on the game, you know, that gives you more confidence. If we're on opposite sides, obviously one of us is going to be right, one's going to be wrong. So like I said, I do reserve the best bets for those of you who are part of the village. and you guys will be receiving those plays separately via email. So this is what we did last week. Our first attempt, a good attempt, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. We had 10 plays, one of them pushed, so we can cancel that one out. But we went 6 and 3 with the other 9 plays. So if you plucked out your favorites, you might have had some success. We had UTSA on the money line, came through. Wake Forest -13, blowout winner. UNC Georgia State under, that one cruised under. Tennessee Pittsburgh over, that one was looking really good. A little bit unlucky there. Pittsburgh's was it Pittsburgh or Tennessee? I think Pittsburgh's quarterback, I believe, was the one that got hurt, so he didn't play the whole second half. So that one kind of hurt our over. Texas Tech money line, good game there against Houston, nice winner. UNLV +14, another winner. UAB money line, that one they just played very bad, very disappointing there. Oklahoma State easy money line. Baylor BYU over 52, yeah, that one got off to a slow start, they couldn't get there. Mississippi State Arizona, that one got off to a fast start, but they kind of slowed down. Second half Arizona just couldn't get anything going, so that one ended in a push. So like I said, a good attempt, a lot of winners on that long shot parlay, and that's what it's all about. The goal isn't to hit the long shot parlay. Of course, I would love to hit it. The goal is just to give you guys a bunch of winners. So that was last week, our first attempt. Let's see if we can do even better with our second attempt. Like I said, I'm just going to quick hit these games, save you guys some time. Don't want to make this an hour-long video. So I'll just quickly run through these games and we'll keep it moving and we'll get ready for another awesome college football Saturday. So we're starting off with probably the toughest one on there, Nebraska +11. So Nebraska, they finally fire Scott Frost. What an absolute disaster this guy was. He was highly sought after, supposed to be the next big thing, and he was just a disaster from the start. So my reason for taking Nebraska is typically when the coach gets fired, that very next week, the team usually steps up and they play very well. So that's what I'm hoping for here. And I think in this case, it's going to be addition by subtraction. I don't think the players are going to be missing this coach. I think he was just hurting the team, honestly. So I think they're going to be better without him. The offense has been pretty good all year long. It's really the defense that's just been giving up way too many big plays. So this is going to be a very, very interesting game. One of the first games of the day. We'll see if Nebraska has some fight in them. I'm hoping they do. At home, +11. You have a top 10 team coming to your building. You know the crowd's going to be fired up. I definitely think the players will be fired up. And now that I'm kind of talking through this game, first half Nebraska might even be better because you definitely know they're going to start off fired up. But I'm going to go with them for the full game in this one. So we got +11. It did open up 14, so we lost a little bit there. So it looks like a lot of people are kind of on Nebraska with the coach getting fired. Like I said, typically the team does better that very next week. So we'll see if they can keep it close. Next, we have Cincinnati going the opposite way here, going with a blowout favorite, or at least I'm projecting it to be a blowout. Just QB issues with Miami of Ohio. They lost their veteran quarterback. Now they're going with a freshman. He has played already a little bit this year. Not too bad, but this Cincinnati defense, very, very good. Cincinnati, they played Arkansas, a very good Arkansas team, a ranked Arkansas team. They played them down to the wire, and they ended up losing that game last week. They took out their frustrations against an FCS team, completely blew them out. And I think Cincinnati continues that here. Even though they're on the road, I can't see this game being close at all. Maybe for the first half, but I think Cincinnati, it will pull away, and they should definitely win this game by close to 30 points. Next, we have Western Kentucky +8. They're also on the road taking on Indiana. So this Western Kentucky team, they are just continuing what they did last year. This was one of my favorite teams last year, and so far they're looking good offensively. That's exactly what they did last year, is just score, 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 and I don't see anybody slowing them down this year. Indiana did not look good at all last week against a pretty bad Idaho team. A very surprising performance. Maybe it was because they were playing Idaho and they just weren't motivated. But if they play the same way, they are going to get upset here. But I think Western Kentucky can score enough points to keep this game close. We'll see if Indiana plays better this week. I'm sure they will. But I think Western Kentucky's offense and defense is good enough to hang around. So I like this game to stay close. We'll go with Kentucky, Western Kentucky plus the 8. We are going with another big favorite. We're kind of going back and forth between underdog, big favorite, underdog. Here is another big favorite. So Colorado, they might be one of the worst teams in the FBS. This team is so bad. 27 points is a lot, especially for this Minnesota team that is typically slower paced. They like to run the ball, but in this case, I just don't see this Colorado team getting very many stops, and I don't think they're going to score very many points themselves. I think Minnesota is just going to run the ball down their throats, and I just see this game being an absolute blowout from what I've seen from Colorado so far this year. And Minnesota, they played 2 cupcakes so far, but they've looked good doing it. So I like Minnesota here at home to just blow this Colorado team out. Next, we're going back and forth to another underdog. So Troy plus 14. So what a monster win by App State last week. They go on the road and beat a top 10 Texas A&M team, completely unexpected. I think it was pretty close to a 20-point spread. I forget what the exact spread was, but they were not expected to be close in that game, and they ended up winning. So these are the type of spots that I look for, especially in college football. You know, these guys have been partying all week long after that huge upset win. I think this is a prime letdown spot. And Troy is a sneaky good team. They have a lot of experience on this team. I think they can definitely keep this game close, and that's what I'm expecting them to do. Troy plus 14. I'm just expecting App State. I do think App State will come away with the victory here, but I think they won't be as crisp as they normally would be. So Troy plus 14. I'm hoping for a little bit of a letdown here with App State after that big win. Next, we're going back to another favorite, Memphis minus 14. So Arkansas State, they were battered and bruised last week against Ohio State. Now they have to travel back-to-back road games for them. They have to face another tough offensive team in Memphis. I'm looking for a big game here by Hennigan, and I'm looking for this Memphis team at home to just continue to roll. I just don't think Arkansas State has the pieces this year to compete with the better teams. Not that Memphis is that great, but I do think at home they're tough. And like I said, the offense is really good. Veteran quarterback. I like Memphis here to win this game by at least 2 touchdowns. Next, we're going with a money line here. This is a -3 spread. So for me, anytime the spread is 3 or less, I just take the money line. Better to be safe than sorry. Maryland at home. This is going to be a night game, a good game against SMU. You know, the crowd in College Park is going to be pumped up for this one. 2-2-0 teams, 2 of the better teams in college football that are not ranked. Both of them have had cupcakes so far, so neither has been tested. First big test for both teams, but Maryland at home. In order to win these big type of games on the road, you have to have a decent defense, and I'm just not a believer in SMU's defense. I think they are susceptible to the big plays, and that is definitely what Maryland is all about. Behind young Tungavailoa, he has great offensive weapons, and I think the big plays here is going to get Maryland over the hump. Definitely going to be a close game, but I'm looking for Maryland to get the edge here at home. Next, we are going with our last spread, Arizona State, for our nightcap. And I like picking one of the late games because if everything else comes through, we have some hedging opportunities here. I think every other game should be pretty much complete by the time this game kicks off. But if we have an amazing week and everything else comes through, like I said, we have some hedging opportunities here. But there are a lot of things going against Eastern Michigan in this one. So number one, it's a long travel, Michigan to Arizona. Number two, this is, like I said, this is one of the latest games on the card. Eastern Michigan doesn't play this late. It's a late game on the West Coast. So we'll see if they are up for the challenge, but it's going to be different for them. And number three, despite it being the middle of September, it is still really, really hot in Arizona. Yes, it's a night game, but it's still going to be hot. So I think all three of those are disadvantages for Eastern Michigan. I think it'll show more in the second half than the first half. It might be a closer game in the first half, but Arizona State's the better team. Plus, they have all these factors working in their favor. I expect them to pull away in the second half. And then I threw in 2 money lines. Wake Forest is at home taking on Liberty. Liberty starting the freshman quarterback on the road. Wake Forest, love the way they're playing. They're going to roll Ole Miss, they are on the road taking on Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech is definitely a scrappy team, but I think when it's all said and done, Ole Miss will get the victory there. So you put all of that together, and that is a 10-team parlay. Odds are plus 13,459. In other words, $100 is going to pay out 13,459, and that is exactly what I put on this game. Here is my actual online betting ticket. $100 to win 13,459 and 5 cents. 10-team parlay. Fingers crossed, but again, I'm not expecting this parlay to come through. I'm able to do these type of parlays because I've built up a pretty big bankroll. Doing these type of parlays is not how you want to build your bankroll. If you're newer to sports betting, my top ways to build your bankroll are straight bets, money line parlays, and teasers. And with teasers, typically you want to stick to 2-team teasers. Those are the ways that I build up my bankroll, which allows me to get a little bit crazy and do these fun bets as well. So again, I would recommend plucking out your favorites, doing a smaller parlay if you have any favorites, or you, like I said, you can replace the ones you don't like, kind of create your own long shot parlay if you do want to do a long shot parlay. Whatever you guys decide to do is definitely up to you, but it's like I said, it's my fun way of giving you guys a bunch of different plays. I like all those plays. I'm playing all those plays tomorrow. In addition to that, I have other plays that I'm playing, my best bets. Like I said, I'm giving out to those of you who are part of the village. I'll have straight bets, I'll have money line parlays, and I'll have teasers. All of that will be in the email, so stay tuned for that. But other than that, that's going to wrap it up for me. Keep this video as short as possible. Again, giveaway Friday. As long as we hit our goal, I'm going to be giving away some money. If we get lucky and hit this parlay, I'm going to give away even more money, so we'll see if we hit it. But stay tuned for the NFL video coming up here soon as well. I'll be doing a long shot teaser. We missed it by one. We missed our long shot teaser last week by one. Let's see if we get it back this week. But that's going to do it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys can use some of these plays. But again, good luck out there. Enjoy your guys' Saturday. I hope you guys kill it out there, win that money, and I will see you guys soon. Good luck.